It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the Eagles.
Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack. And we're still here in the first quarter.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here. And
oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Trevor Lawrence sack. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
That's Lamar.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Going up top. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A loss of 3 yards.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This a 46-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On first down, it's Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the air again. Hurts. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A first down throw for Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. Man in motion is Smith. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
First and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. 2nd and 7. Now a handoff, ETN. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Jaguars. The PAT up and good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Oh, what an unforced error. Timely moment, just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. A second down throw for Hurts. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing here on third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. First and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Hurts again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Eagles 10.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Receiver in motion, headed left. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lawrence now on second down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after try forthcoming.